Assalamu alaikum. So we've gone to the beach and we've met with the potbelly family. Today we are going to go camping to the forest. We will talk about the trees in the forest. And we know a leaf from before. A leaf, alif, the letter alif. So now we have a tall tree with some roots showing at the bottom. Let's say the tall tree, taw. So this letter is taw, not ta. We already have a ta, remember? We have a ta. This is taw. So this is a heavy letter, taw, right? So there are some letters which are happy letters and some letters which are awesome letters, right? Aw. So the heavy letter, so taw is a heavy letter, taw. So another tree similar to this one, but it has a dot right there on the top. That makes a really heavy law sound. So this is a law. We have read the sa before. This is law. The letter law, right? Remember the letter sa was lightweight. It was a happy letter and it had three dots. It was a sa. This one is a heavyweight. It's a law. The letter law. Now let's look at another line, another tall line, but it has no roots at all, but it has a little hook on the other side. It looks a bit like letter L of the English language, except that it is flipped horizontally. This letter is called a lamb. It's not a sheep, it's a lamb. Like a lamb, lamb. The letter is lamb. Another letter similar to lamb, but the bottom is a bit more squared off instead of round, and it has like a little S of like a Superman there. So this letter, it makes the K sound in English. Let's say calf, not a regular calf coffee, but a decaf, right? This letter is calf. The letter calf. It's a happy sound, so it's a light sound. The letter calf. Okay, so these are the trees, and now in the next segment we are going to talk about some letters which have circles on them. You know, we did the waves before, we did the pot belly, now we just did the trees, and now let's see the letters which have circles on them and then some dots at the different places, right? So the first letter is an amazing letter. It is so amazing that its name is wow. The letter is called wow. It looks a bit like a comma in English. It represents the W sound in English. So we say it wow. The letter wow. There's something really interesting about this letter. You know, other letters, when they join with other letters when they're forming a word, like the letters Ain, the letter Ha, the letter Sod, when these letters are there, when they join somebody, then it's kind of like they drop their tail a little bit and they join. But this amazing letter, the letter wow, is so amazing that it does not like to lose its tail. So it stays as it is and it doesn't join with any letter ahead of it. Okay. So this is the letter wow. The next letter gets a dot on top of it. And instead of the tail going down, like for the wow, it kind of comes around. And this letter is called a fa. The letter fa, this has no problem. It connects easily to anybody and it drops its tail. It's like a happy farmer. The letter fa, like a happy farmer, right? Similar to fa, we have another letter, but this one now has two dots on the top. Instead of one dot, it has two dots. It's like a circle and it has two dots on top, right? So to say this sound, the sound of this letter is qaaf. So to say it, we almost click at the bottom, at the back of our tongue, and we don't confuse it with the letter kaaf. Remember the decaf, the letter kaaf? This one is a little bit more behind. This is the letter qaaf. It's almost like you're clicking at the back with your tongue. Qaaf. The letter qaaf. Okay, this is a heavy letter, so it's an awesome letter. Qaaf. Okay, the letter qaaf. Now we come to a letter which, it's this letter is also amazing. Not as amazing as wow, but this is also very amazing letter. This letter, it kind of like a face with hair on both sides, right? And it sounds like an M, like M for mother in English. The sound like in Arabic. So M for mummy, and it looks like this, almost like with the tail going down when it if it comes at the end of the word, it'll have like this tail coming down, and if it comes in the middle of the word, it will have like hair on both sides, right? So this letter is called the letter meem. It makes the M sound, and this letter is called the letter meem. The letter meem. So let's revise the letters that we did today. So the letters that we did today are Dhaw, the tall tree with a little bit of roots at the bottom. Dhaw, the letter Dhaw. Then when it gets a dot on it, it becomes the letter Dhaw, the letter Dhaw. When we are saying the letter Dhaw, we will touch our tongue to the front of the top teeth, the front of them, and then keep our tongue a little bit ahead and then make it heavy sound. Dhaw, the letter Dhaw. And then we have a tall line with a hook on the side. It's almost like an L, just flipped around. The letter laam, the letter laam. And then similar to laam in shape a bit, except the bottom is squared off and not circular, and it gets an S of the Superman. This is the letter kaaf, the letter kaaf. And then we have the amazing letter. The letter is so amazing it calls itself wow. It looks like a comma in English, but the sound is called wow. And a bit similar to wow, the circle with a little dot on top, but it's square, the tail kind of comes around, and this is like the happy farmer, which does not have any problem joining with anybody, unlike wow. So this is the letter fa, the letter fa. And then similar to the fa, when it gets two dots on top of it, the sound is similar to kaaf, but we don't confuse it with kaaf. This is the letter qaaf, the letter qaaf. When we're saying qaaf, our tongue is touching on the roof of our mouth at the soft of the palate, right? When we're saying kaaf, you will notice that your tongue will touch the hard part of the roof of your mouth, right? And when you're saying qaaf, it will touch the soft part. So the qaaf comes from a bit more behind. Qaaf, the letter qaaf. And then we have the letter meem, M for mother, sound. Meem, when it comes at the end of the word, it has this tail, and in the middle of the word, it will feel like almost as if it has hair on both sides, and almost like a mother. So the letter meem. So let's see the letters again. The letter Dhaw, the letter Dhaw, laam, kaaf, wow, fa, qaaf, and meem. The letters Dhaw, Dhaw, laam, kaaf, wow, fa, qaaf, and meem. The letters Dhaw, Dhaw, laam, kaaf, wow, fa, qaaf, and meem.